In this topic, we've been having a look at how the body controls itself and a little bit on how it works together. So we're going to expand that view today. So there's many systems in your body that work independently and also work together to help keep you functioning, alive, going about your daily business. So we've looked at some detail of the nervous system and the endocrine system. So in this video, we're going to have a very quick look at the digestive, respiratory, circulatory, and excretory systems. A bit of what they do and how they work together. So first of all, with the digestive system. Now, the purpose of the digestive system is to get the nutrients out of your food and into your body. So all of the parts of the digestive system are basically there to break the food down into smaller, simpler molecules which can then pass through the walls of the intestine into your blood. So a couple of the key parts that allow this to happen, or the key features of the system, is the fact that it actually chemically changes the food from quite complex structures into very simple chemicals that can actually be absorbed by your body. To help this process, there are a series of structures called villi or villi, and these line the walls of the intestine. Now you can see in this diagram here some villi, and they kind of look like little fingers. Now the purpose of these structures is to increase the surface area of their intestine. So all of the nutrients from your food actually are absorbed at these points and pass from your intestine into the bloodstream through these villi. So the more surface area they can have, the more nutrient you will be able to absorb. So the respiratory system we'll have a look at now. Here we have a diagram. You've got the lungs, you've got the trachea. And the purpose of this system is to get oxygen from the outside into your blood. Kind of that simple, really. So if you look at the path that the oxygen takes as it's entering your bloodstream, it goes from the mouth or the nose down the trachea through a pipe called the bronchi into smaller little passageways inside the lungs known as bronchioles to these little pockets called alveoli and then into the blood. So the alveoli are tiny little holes inside the lungs, and the walls of these are actually only 1 cell thick. These are surrounded by capillaries, which are tiny little blood vessels. So the oxygen comes into these alveoli and it's absorbed into these capillaries, then it's distributed from there around the rest of the body. Carbon dioxide that was found in the blood as well is then released into these alveoli, and that's what we breathe out. So both of these systems, the key linking part of them is actually the circulatory system. Both your digestive and your respiratory system are designed to get stuff into your blood. So your circulatory system is the way that those good things, the oxygen, the nutrients, the sugars, get around your body to all of the other parts. So there is a network of blood vessels that reach around virtually your entire body that carry materials to and from every single cell. So we classify them in a couple of different ways. First of all, we have the arteries. Now these are the big ones that carry blood from your heart to the various parts of your body. We also have veins and capillaries. These predominantly are designed to take blood from your organs back to your heart. In the diagram, you can see there the arteries are coloured in red, the veins are coloured in blue. If you look at your hand or your arm and you can see a blood vessel there that's slightly kind of blue coloured, it's actually a vein. So the colouring in these diagrams reflects what the vessels look like, to a degree at least. So the heart is the power station of the circulatory system, keeps the blood moving, and the oxygen that gets into the blood comes through the lungs, as we saw from the respiratory system. And because it's so key to this process, often the lungs are categorized as part of the circulatory system as well. The final sort of major organ here are the kidneys, which we've looked at previously, controlling the water aspect of the body. These filter the blood, so are part of this system as well. So the excretory system is the last of these systems to have a look at today. And this is the part that gets rid of the waste, excretes, removes all of the waste produced by the body, and helps keep various factors of the homeostasis in play. So the kidneys and the bladder are the major parts of this system. So as we've looked at previously, kidneys filter the waste, including urea, salt, and water. Additionally, the lungs can also be classified here as well because they help remove the carbon dioxide from the body. So the key factors that link all this together, like we saw, it is the blood. The circulatory system connects all of these factors, but then we can also see that several of these organs actually work in various systems at a time. The lungs are part of both the respiratory, the excretory systems. They also link into the circulatory system. The digestive system is attached to the circulatory system. The kidneys are part of both the excretory and the circulatory. All of these various processing systems and regulation systems of the body working together. All right, thank you. The end.